Good morning, everyone. How is it going today? Sweet Money here. We are back playing some more Alchemy Factory. I know I said last stream that we would maybe do a split stream of some of the other things that we had to play, but I'm still feeling this game, and we're gonna truck on here. Most of the other keys that I have are things that aren't coming out. Like the two things that I thought would make a good split stream aren't actually coming out for a couple more weeks. There's no embargo on them, but I figured I'd give it a little bit more time. But we do still gotta get into some of those other things, but I'm really stuck on this for right now. So we're gonna keep on going. I don't know if we're gonna be rebuilding today or just adding on and hoping for the best, because like what we got isn't very tenable. So I think we might start working on some sort of system so we can automate more. Like, I don't want to keep running around to putting coins in all of my teleporters or my purchase teleporters, and I don't want to have to manually input plants and stuff where I need them. So I kind of feel like we're going to rebuild. I feel like that's the play. So we'll see. Let's get in here and we'll see what we got. Confirm. So what we got is just a factory that's okay, but it kind of breaks down pretty quick. Like as soon as we run out of any of our plants, we're pretty much screwed. So what I'm thinking, I don't really know what I'm thinking yet. Like we got to do something about we definitely have to get plants going and automated. This is our steel setup. We're finally getting a little bit of steel. We have 34 of them right now. We pretty much got that set up just before we wrapped up, so we don't have a ton. And 37 of those. I don't think this is doing anything. I think we're just burning the wood for no reason. Right? Yeah, this was just... Is this... Is this just making us coke and we're just not putting it anywhere? Like I could, since we're just burning through the wood anyway, I could just go like this, right?
I wonder if it's edible.
Oh no, that's input coke. Wait, why is that input coke? Hey, Arrow. Oh. Okay, and then we're feeding it back into the... So yeah, we're just burning it. Then we got the coke powder that's getting split into this. So we do have a little bit of coke powder that we're getting. All right. I'm feeling like we're just gonna tear it all down. Right? I think that's where we're going. I don't have anything like crazy great that I am in love with. I'm also interested in seeing how many bags we get. I mean, I knew we were gonna get one bag, but what's in here? A lot of stuff, but not too bad. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna shift select just everything. I'll leave our steel plant for right now. That might be okay. Are we done with all the wood here? I think this is done with all the wood. But I'll leave that running too. It's all gone. Except for this stuff. Got a lot more bags. Okie doke. Now where do we begin? We need like an output from the shop. Yeah, we'll delete these just because we'll get the gears and stuff that we can use in our rebuild. All right, so we're all done getting rid of everything. Now, how are we gonna, like, we want to get our coins. I'm gonna say we don't even need this. Oh man, we got so many like wood blocks and stuff. Wait, don't I have like another chest? Sorry if I sound like congested. I am. I feel like I'm coming over as a little nasally, and that's just because I am. So we'll dump all that stuff in there. Kind of want to get the interior cleaned up. Hey, Captain, how you doing? Linen. All right. I guess I answered my question on stream title. To rebuild or not to rebuild. All right, get rid of all that. Put some money in there. Portal. We don't need portal or pulleys. Some more money in there. All right, so first off, what if we put the buy table over here? So we have this like huge open window that I want to use for like storing stuff, but I wonder if putting the buy table closer to this opening might be better. Hey Shaddix, how you doing? 8,000, we can do that. How much more can we buy? If that's the last plot, then I think we'll just buy that. Probably not. Are these spots available? 15,000. And 10,000. So this whole thing eventually will be our area. I think we got some time for that. Let's start with flooring, right? Now that I know that I have floors, they don't cost that much. Oh, you can't drag them? And you can't copy them. That's going to be a problem. Or maybe it won't. Actually, this will be nice because we won't need that extra block there. Everything will be up one. Whoops. Okay, nice and floored. And then if we want to, this is still going to keep running, right? We're still making... So if I like cut this to move it over here, is that going to be a smart thing to do? Am I going to screw everything up? Okay, first I need to cut this then. Even though this isn't really doing anything for us, I got to get it out of the way. Oops. There we go. But I think this was done, so we probably already got rid of all the stuff. Yeah, we picked up all the coal coke here. All right. Well, let's try this. I don't think that was actually doing anything. I just wanted to kind of let it finish the wood. So this is probably going to do some stuff. What was the errors? Oh, because we couldn't grab all the stuff. Right? You know what? I'm gonna get rid of all of it. I think that was the problem. I think we couldn't actually grab all the pieces, so Square one. There we go. Nice and clean looking. Yeah, definitely not gonna have like everything coming in the same spots or anything, so basically just get rid of most of this stuff. And then try to put everything in little boxes the best we can. Can we have wood in something? Yeah. We might need stone. More. Excuse me. Sage powder, glass, these guys. All like sellable stuff that we don't really need for building. I'll put down here. Definitely need those for building. Oh man, this one's full, isn't it? All we got left? Trying to at least keep them in like the same place. We are gonna have so much extra crap. Oh my god. The coal powder, the logs. We're gonna need multiple of these boxes just for logs and oh, we need metal for this. And what kind of gears? Little ones. Probably gonna have whole things of stones too, so. I put some wood in another one. I don't think we're done with the wood either. That was just one of these bags. There's all the rocks. Nice little supply of fertilizer. Oh boy. Okay, now it's gonna get messy. Because I just don't care. Too much to clean up. Oh boy. I got a junk drawer for these sigils. Have multiple bags in like one spot? I think it was. Almost clean. Oh, that is a lot of coal. We do not want to waste that. Try to keep those together. Get it all? We got it! Ta-da! Whew. Good old 0 reputation. Honestly, don't even know like if we're gonna end up using most of this or what. We'll try to remember what we got. But since everything is like kind of everywhere, do I have enough boxes where I can put like one thing in every box? That way I can see at a glance what it is. I would like that. And like the stuff that I don't need, kind of throw that wherever. Lots of wood. Here's just sorting right now. So let's find any other wood that we can find. Hopefully we only got one more box full. Oh man. That feels like it's gonna fill up the box, and we got one more. Any others? That might be like all the wood, so might just suck it up. Oh, nope, never mind. All right, this junk drawer can get moved towards the end, I think. Come another wood shelf. Do we have more rocks anywhere? I don't think we had a lot of excess rocks. Stones. Which stones would probably be good to go in above the rocks? Oh man. Limestone. Too much. Oh, you know what we should do is all right, we're gonna put this is gonna be our junk drawer, which is the stuff I know we only got like a little bit of. Definitely not that. Bandages probably. Sage powder, I think that's the only stack we got. We got like excess sand anywhere? I don't think we have any extra sand. Let's just look for all the stuff that we don't have a lot of. seeds, sage powder. Excuse me. No, those stones go there. I don't know if we have enough. No, we only have one extra spot. Oh, we can't fit that in there. What else can we maybe take out? All right, fine. And then we'll do plants. Looks good. Stones. Then we got wood. And we have a lot of wood, but we're going to have a lot of wood planks too. So I'll kind of keep them all in the same area too. If we can help it, we try and do one box per everything. And did I run out of... Did I make an extra box for wood? Yeah. Okay. Or I mean one thing in every box is what I meant to say. At a glance, I can see just by hovering over it what's in it. It'd be cool if I could like turn these on forever. Like always have the hint labels. Where's the rest of our planks? I feel like we should have so many more planks. Yeah, if we want to, we could probably set up our shop and just like manually put this stuff out. Oh, there's more planks. I wonder if I forgot what I was looking for. When I saw those, it was like surprising. Oops. All right, I think that's going to be our last box of planks. I'll put some fertilizer. You know what? Might as well try to keep these organized. We'll do the fertilizer next to the plant box. And then we'll do big gears, small gears. I don't know if we have too many screws. I know we have more screws elsewhere. But screws are still on top of the wood. I know we have more screws. Or nails. Alright. That's all of them. And then... iron down here. Big rocks of coal down here. we got all of our like big resources on the bottom. Actually, this should probably go by the screws or nails. All right, coal, charcoal, and then coal dust. Clear out some more of these junk drawers. Ugh. Charcoal, coal dust. I'm gonna put this in the coal dust because I don't think we're gonna have a lot of it. Although I should probably put that with charcoal then. We never really used charcoal for anything unless, or regular coal, it just turned into coke powder. So we shouldn't have a ton of it. All right, and then we'll do steel, and we'll do steel gears, and then we got more gears here. I think we're getting pretty close. Nothing happened today. Coke powder. Coke. Which again, we shouldn't have a ton of that either. That's getting turned into coke powder right away. I think that's like it. Get clay. Clay bricks. Stones, rope, these guys. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna set up a bunch of stands, and they're only gonna sell those because we have so many of them. We'll basically just have stuff that I want to sell because we have a lot of. That seems like a good idea to get started. Anything else we have a ton of that we need to sell? I don't know if we have anything else we have like that much of. I think I'm just gonna do the mortars. Not gonna worry about this being much more than we need rope. It's just gonna go into a box for now. Oops. Small gears. just annoying that these only hold 6. So gonna have to come in here and refill them pretty often. Or not. Doesn't really matter. I'm not worried about them selling like forever. Oh wait, did I get rid of? No. I just didn't select this one. What did we get rid of? Ooh, we got rid of over 2 stacks. How many extra stacks do we have? That's not bad. Then I can throw this in here and we'll just save those. Load them up whenever we can. All right, we got our wall of stuff. Now, how do we want to do everything else? All right, what if we do out of the cash register? We can make shelves, right? I just unlocked shelves. This just goes through the wall. Didn't we unlock shelves? Oh, there it is. We need some nails. I want to grab another stack of wood. Excuse me. Yeah, sure. We'll go up to there. What? You can't do it anymore? Excuse you? That too close to the door? I guess. Ugh. I think we actually need 2 more because we need room for the. Oh no, that should go above, right? So we want to go. Damn it! Yeah, we'll just start on the other side. Is that as close as we can get? I guess it'll jut out a little bit. Cool. I just thought about the fact that I don't know how I'm gonna get up there, but how about some stairs? Ugh. Found it. Oh, look, that's perfect. So then we just go from here all the way along here. And I'm gonna need the thing. I think we need nails and iron for that. The hole in the wall. Are we not able to go on the corner here? No, we can. That's in the way though. There we go. And that gets us money outside. So we can like have a belt of money that's gonna reach all of the other spots. And we shouldn't need these ladders anymore. Wait, did that other ladder place on top of the first ladder? Oh wait, which way is this one facing? Demolish 18. Each of these are an object? Interesting. We want to face that way. Ta-da! Nice little conveyor belt full of money. Ooh, railing. Now that we have all the things collected, I wonder if there's some of these that are pretty easy to just turn in. Like I think glass is the only problem with this one. Do we have a full stack? I guess it's a little bit of money too. Wait, where did okay. Say, where did our money go? Okie doke. Do we want to just run a belt all the way along the edge? Probably. That might be the easiest way. And then we'll just build everything on top of like these squares, like with the... Well, I mean, I guess we could just... If we had the belt going all the way across, we could just go in too. I don't know how this works as far as feeding the teleporters though. Like, I wonder if it's gonna just feed in for one at a time. Or if the teleporter just keep on swallowing money. That could be a problem. What do we want to get going first? I mean, planks and rocks are probably two things that we want. We always need a healthy supply of that. So, that's probably where we can just start. Let's grab like all the basics. Excuse me. Rearrange. We don't need the glass or the... or the bricks anymore. Gears. I know we're gonna need plenty more wood. Probably a bunch of stones. Oh, we're probably gonna want those sigils too. Wait, where did I put all those? In the junk drawer. So we just do like... What did we have here before? So we can do wood, gears, and And we have the priority filters now, right? Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna leave this one blank so we can work with this area to shoot stuff through the window. So then on this one, we'll do... Let me get... Why don't we can do the money like on the edge. It's kind of our bus line this way. And then I don't love that because I kind of want this to be facing the other way. There we go. All right, so that's where our money will start. And then we'll put down a portal where the money can feed into. Hopefully this doesn't like just keep on buying. I kind of feel like if you weren't supposed to belt in money, then they wouldn't have had this like the ability to input money like that. And this thing shouldn't eat all the money if you're belting it in. Like, that would be a huge problem. So then we'll get wood. The wood will go... I mean, wood we could use a fairly large box. But I also think we don't need a separate wood and then gear maker. I think we can just like split off the wood and then use the excess for gears. And then send the excess back to there. Right? So let's start with that. So this will go into... This is just going to make the logs. And then we're going to have one box that's going to be our log box. So that can do that. Like, we don't have any logs or planks to sell, so... Yeah, we can make it. We don't have to cram it. Give it a little bit of room. I guess one more space is probably enough. And then we'll go into... Was it a grinder first or... Knowledge altar? Still can't find anything in this menu. This guy. So processor. Maybe we'll back this up a little bit so it's kind of even and we can have all the boxes in the same spot. Ooh, and you know what? Actually, because like gears, as far as like how many we need to keep on hand, the small box should be fine. Like our buffer box, we'll do that first. So then do we want to do all the way in the edge? Yeah, I suppose. That'll go there. And then we have gears and like gears, something like that. And then we have like one more here for stones. Recipe. This will make the small gears. I think the big gears was just in the grinder, wasn't it? You made 28 silver on just those? That might actually be including the... Hold up. Okay, so then this will make gears, and then we'll split into, so maybe we'll just do that here. Split this into, I'm gonna just test this. I'm pretty sure, but it's been a while, so I'm not positive. Yeah, okay, that goes in the gears. There you go. And then we got the storage for our base, or like what we'll use, be right here. But I want to check out the priority splitters. Priority splitter features 1 conveyor belt input and 2 conveyor belt outputs. Input items are prioritized for the first output, which is exactly what we need. So we'll lay this down, and I think we want to, no, this is what we want. So we want to make sure the box gets full first, and then everything else will go that way. And then we'll do the same thing for this guy. And this will get us our gears and our small gears. One logger should do all that, and then we'll have everything going back here to put up for sale. I think I could fit 6 right here. Let's do, yeah, you know what? That's fine. We'll do 3, and then just to make it look a little bit better, we'll do another one stacked on top, I think. So then we'll be able to run 3 lines up on top and then 3 lines down below. So I'm going to say those are our 2 gears. I wonder if we're going to make mortars too here. We have so many of them, but oh, we do want a box to like store our excess before we, yeah, which should be perfect because we can also go on top of the box. Do I need anything more than just a small box, though? Especially for gears? I don't think they're going to be selling so fast that they're going to clear out. Let's say That should be fine. Oh wait, that's not gonna work. That should work. All right, and then these guys will go down the line here, and then I think well, I just need enough space to be able to reach this front one, which I can from here. So then this will go there. This will go there. And this will go there. All right. So this is our first 6 items that we're going to have up for sale. And I think this is going to go belt or gears, and mortars to start with. That's going to be coming out of here. So we got the gears. Big gear is going to be here. And you know what as well? Just for the time being, we're going to stick a small box. Yeah, because we can't really do a large one. Even though it only holds 2. We got a lot of wood to burn through. A lot of storage wood. There's 3 and then 2 more. We'll just like manually fill these up for now. Oh, wait. I put 5 in here, did I not? Shouldn't we still have... Oh, there's like the buffer between the... Okay, yeah. There's a magical place in between the box and machine where items hide. I kind of forgot about that. I think it hides 2 items. Okay, so we can squeeze 7 in here. Whew. How you doing, Toteka? I don't know if you noticed, but we deleted everything. I never set the recipe here. Ka-ching. And then this guy is going to go... Well, that's annoying. I wish I could just turn off certain outputs. Or block them somehow, but like we got the room here, so we'll just do that. Move it back. Okay, are you supposed to come out the top? We can't do both, huh? Oh man. All right, we got to move everything back. Because this has to be flat. The only way. Oh no, wait. No, my bad. I suppose we still can. Because like we're here now. So we can keep all the boxes lined up. But we don't need an output on this. The box is what we're going to use. And then this could be stone and then mortar, probably. We definitely don't need a giant box for mortars. And then we want priority splitters. Priority. We're gonna go into... Oops. Go into the box first. And we'll come out and wrap around towards this guy. That'll go there. This guy will go there. And then there's going to be stones. And we'll have mortars right here. Looking nice. Good start. Anything else we just need with like one wood crafter over here? I think otherwise we're spreading ourselves too thin if we just keep trying to make a lot of stuff. Because we do have to make enough to sell, not run out of gears. Not that I think that's going to be a problem. Oh, you know what? You know what I want to do? Since we have so much excess over here, we're going to fill the box right from the start. That way I'm actually not burning through a bunch of stuff that I don't need to. These are small boxes, so those will start going to the shelves. And that was there. Keep trying to Minecraft style middle click to sort my inventory. Not working. All right. Next, I guess we get rocks. We need some planks. That is enough space for the portal. And we can't sell rock, so our one line just goes straight into the box, who will fill up with rocks. Oh, this is a big box. And our next line. So we branch off of here. And grind it? No. How am I like forgetting what all the recipes are already? I know it's been like 2 days or a day and a half. This is for our mortar. Mortar is just a stone into here. So that's pretty easy. Takes 5 per minute in. We get 15 per minute out. This, we get 30 planks. This will give us... Okay, we're only splitting it once, so it's actually getting 15 and giving us... But it's going to do 10. So we'll do 10 of each of these. And then this will take in half of them and spit out 15 gears. So this should be... way more than enough we need for the shop, I think. And then this guy is going to take in 15, so half of our... Nope. A little bit more than half of our stone line. And output mortars. Wait, we don't need mortars. Like, that's not an ingredient for anything. So, this just goes back on the line. Mortar's just a shop good. You know what? What am I doing here as far as... It feels like I have an empty bar somewhere. I don't know why. You know what? I think I'm going up, which goes to 8. And that one is empty. That's what's happening. All right. So that's a thing. That's going to happen. this line right here definitely needs to be... We got so many mortars. So I'm going to make sure we fill that up. I suppose we can fill up the small lines here. If I can see this one. This should be small gears and big gears. So how come you're not shooting at this one yet? You needed me to empty it first? We'll just set the goods. Why not? All right. There's our first little chunk of something. And I'm going to be super picky. Unless there's something else I can do with the rocks. And what can we do with rocks? Materials, goods, mortars, steel. Can we do anything else with rocks that we need to like sell or anything? I don't think so. So this is going to be a little annoying, but whoops. Meant to hold shift. I'm gonna grab all of this and center it. That seems a little better. Really annoying that you empty out your inventories and don't put them back. Okay. Oop. This one. Gears, and then oh shit, oh, this isn't supposed to happen. Yeah, no, I forgot that first one was a no-no. Just throwing me off because it has an output. We'll just get rid of those real quick like this never happened. This we'll get rid of that. Grab this and that. I was piecing it together because it definitely didn't look right. I was like, wait, how are we going to get the... I thought mortars was our third line. I was quite confused. There we go. Now that looks better. Nice and centered. And then once we burn through a lot of our leftover wood and stone, we'll hook up some portals here and let the money belt feed them. Sweet. You know what would probably be cooler is if we just had a catapult going that way. G. Beautiful. All right. Looks nice and clean. And we got this whole market getting set up. What is our next level of goods? Like the next thing is probably going to be rope. Rope would go into pulleys. I think rope, pulleys, linen. Or maybe we just stick with like rope, linen, and bandages. But then we need potions too. What is pulleys? Just wooden rope. That's why it feels like that is a good thing to have along with our rope. We are gonna need a great amount of, okay, anything that's gonna use plants. I think we're gonna have to do like a separate bus somewhere that's gonna be doing, or maybe we just ship the fertilizer around, and then we can use the nurseries at the stations where we need the plants. The only thing is, like, I think one of our little fertilizer setups only supports 3. Ooh, wait, what if we, instead of use this wood, what if we use the mushroom wood here to get our mushrooms? How do I incorporate that? What do I use the wood that the mushroom wood is getting us? Aside from just like throwing it in the garbage. I don't know if there's a way to throw it in the garbage. Can we throw things in the garbage? Because this is going to get us a bunch of wood. Like we could burn it. I suppose we can combine this with one of our fuels, kind of. Or we could literally just burn it. Just like have a furnace accepting wood that isn't doing anything. Just because like we're getting all the wood here, the only reason to buy the gloom wood is for the mushrooms. Like it's 10 times the cost. So, but because wood is so cheap, like it doesn't feel like that matters. Like I'm paying 1,800 gold, since wood is 200, right? I'm paying 1,800 copper for the mushrooms, those 40 mushrooms. So what we do with the wood is meaningless. Like it don't matter, right? With the shroom, it's important to handle overflow, and yes, there's a garbage can to put items into. You can use wood or whatever. There is a garbage can that I can build. Is that a research thing? Excuse me. Oh, trash barrel. Trash barrel with 4 conveyor belt inputs, emptied each night. Waste not, want not. But it's just wood. You know what I mean, though? Like, I'm going to be paying the 200 gold for each log here. And that'll get us our 200 gold, or 200 wood that we're not even going to use most of it. So then the rest, it just feels like that 2,000 copper that I'm spending on the gloomwood is just being spent on the mushrooms anyway. So who cares what happens to the wood? Something like that. That's kind of what I'm feeling. I don't know if we're gonna do that yet. Making Jupiter's like 12 table saws or something, if I recall correctly. That's crazy. I don't have that one yet. Or I think I might have researched it. Did I research it yet? No, we got turquoise. What is Jupiter? Oh yeah, we do have it researched. It's 1,200 wood. Holy crap. But it sells for 30? Holy Jesus. 1,200 wood, 1,800. God damn. That's crazy. That's a crazy recipe. I didn't even see that. Using the shaper. The shaper is pretty cheap. That is quite crazy. We're not there yet, but all right, let's just find what our next thing is going to be. Like, what do I want our next 3 items to be? Goods. Glass needs a furnace. Bricks needs a furnace. I suppose. Yeah, but we need flax for this too. What is the what is the cooking time on? You take 60 sage powder and 60 flax fiber to get 10 potions. Okay. Now to get sage powder, 1 sage in 3 seconds. How much is that? 20? 20 per minute out of the, yeah. So we get 20 per minute of the sage powder and we need 60. And that means it's going to consume 20 per minute as well, right? And the flax is probably the same thing. Yeah. All right. Well, how am I going to do our fertilizer? Should I get that rolling first, or I don't want to like try to build some stuff and then not really have anything to, or I have to rebuild it because I need to do a different thing with fertilizer or whatever. But if I'm going to do fertilizer, we're going to want to do the mushrooms too. So, what if we do a fertilizer setup that we can stack? Like we just build another floor or another like platform. Or could we just build the floor? The floor I think needs to be on a, like we would need a smaller wall, right? So the platform would be the way to go. But we would have to do something like this. Yeah. And that's gonna need it's gonna need fuel and stuff too. All right. You know what? I kind of do want to work on fertilizer since it's gonna be like the main thing. We need plant ash, so we need some sage to kickstart it. And then it should just do sage. And then we need to grind up. You know what? So let's start fertilizer over here. I just don't know how to scale it because this is only going to support 3 nurseries. Walls are pillars for actual floors. Half things are weird, way too high, stacking with the shelves was more natural for me. I hear ya. We did a couple shelves in here just to get the money belt outside. Probably could have just ran it on the floor. But where's the fun in that? My big job was to try to get rid of some of these mortars that we have 1,000 of. Figured we can do that while we were building everything else. Man, I gotta sound awful. I'm sorry, guys. I feel it. I just feel that I sound ridiculous right now. I can feel the congestion through my voice. Making a square with wood pillars and shelves makes the stacks stand alone. What do you mean by that? Pillars. Did we have pillars yet? I think pillars was our next unlock on the oh, this is like, now that we have all the resources together, I should take a look and see what we yeah, we needed steel for that, and I think we have enough steel. Just barely. That'll give us the pillars. And oh, that's max leveled. Cool. And then we need transformation potions, which is what we should be working on. Gloves need soap and healing potions. Make our day last longer. Where's our junk drawer? Sweet. What do we need for soap? I forgot. I never made soap. Goods. Soap. I need plant ash, linseed oil to make soap. 20 per minute. These normal wood blocks. 3 high for a table saw. 4 empty spaces between. 4 of those. Put shelves to make a roof. Caps lock height setting is needed. What? Caps lock height? What is that? What is caps lock height? I get you wood blocks for the floor, kind of, right? Oh, these pillars need more steel. I should probably set up my steel workshop again, so you build that up. When you're placing an item, press caps lock to lock height placement, and you freely move it around in space. Ooh, that sounds fun. Yeah, you know what? You know what we should probably do? We should get steel going again. Yeah, steel gears are a thing that we can sell, so how do I want to get steel started? Maybe we start with this guy here. How can I not find anything ever? It's the only lonely thing here. Gonna try to squeeze this into this tiny little area. But I might use some of the other area too. So we're gonna start with fuel, because fuel is super easy once we are only doing it for with coal, right? Coal gets us 20 per minute from stone, and I'm pretty sure it's 20 per minute, right? With coal. Yeah. So 20 per minute. And then it comes into the grinder. Materials. Coal, 360. So coal. And then does that goes straight into coke, right? Yeah, coal 10. So then we need 2 crucibles. Oh wait, but we do want a little bit more space here so that I can put something on this side. So we can feed in from here. That way we got our crusher happening right here. Whenever I find the page. Oh wait, we want that. Okay. So that will get us fuel, and should be plenty of it. It's still crazy that this is all you need. We were trying to get this to work with wood, but because you need the these other machines. Where are they? This guy. He uses like 8 times more fuel. So didn't really work. So we definitely need coal for this. Where am I gonna put like our crusher and all that? I'm just gonna do it here, or should I move all this up? I suppose we could always move it later, so not really that big of a deal. where we have things started. We'll just do something like that. And oh, but we got all of our cash coming in on this side. So I'm thinking we do that, and that way we can use all this space for furnaces. We'll do that there. Then we'll get cash up from here. Whoops. Nope, that's not what we want. We need a portal here. So we're gonna have to move that. So we got a 2x3. And purchasing portal will go like that. And then, ooh, I think the belt was in the right place. Yeah. The money will go in there. That's where our coal goes. Coal comes out into there, ground up into, fired into coke, and then ground up into coke dust, and then it'll come down here and feed all of our furnaces. So that is that. Now we could, excuse me, we could just do another coal setup to make our steel, but I'm thinking we should probably use wood. It just needed so much. I think if we're gonna use wood, I'm gonna do like a whole nother square for it. So this is gonna be, we need iron. Iron, and then I think we do need the other thing, right? Is that how we make the steel? Steel is iron and coke powder. All right, then they rotate through. In the Athanor, yeah. So then we do need another furnace. But this should be all the furnaces that we need. So then let's kind of get this over to something like that. How's this feel? Set the recipe for steel, and steel will just come out. And then we can just like copy this thing to do it again, right? And make our gears or whatever else we need steel, because it feels like we're gonna need a lot A lot of steel. Should I just do one box though? It does feel like there's things that really need a lot of steel though. I think we'll just start with one though. Never have I needed more than like a stack of something whenever I ran out. And this is gonna make at 3.8 per minute if we could fill this entirely. Well, coke powder we should be getting. Well, shit. Why don't I just take from this? Is that like the right number? If I use like the coke or the coal here, we're gonna get 20 coal and was it 20? Coal into coke 10 per minute in the crucible. So yeah, we get 20, and then this thing is gonna need 8 per minute to use. This will need 9. So we're at 17, and then this guy is 32, right? $32. So we got 41 total heat that we need per minute, right? These are per minute numbers, or per second. And our coke gets us at 20 per minute. Wrong screen. Coke powder gets us 792. Where did you go? I see. There it is. Yeah, sure. So 792 divided by 60. That's going to be our per second. Wait, right? Or was it telling us 792 per minute? Is this per second? Oh, wait. It's heat per. It's just the amount of heat that it has. Okay. So and we're making 20 of them per minute. That's what we have to divide. So 792 times 20 divided by 60. So we're making 264 heat per minute. Minus 41 gives us 223 to work with. And 223 heat times 60 divided by 20, 669. I don't know what I just did there. No, we don't need to divide by 20. I'm trying to figure out how much extra coke we have. If we're using 41 per second, but we're making like 15,000 per second, you know what? We're just gonna YOLO it and give it a shot. This is our fuel line, and then I think we could. Yeah, we'll set that up right there. So then this guy, you don't want. We're going to come across the way here into a priority splitter, which, yeah, it's fine. Priority splitter was like that. And then 5. Yeah. So fuel is always going to get the priority. And then from here, we'll take any other coke that we have and we'll turn it into steel and whatever else. Being offset by 1 is going to bother me. I don't know if it's going to bother me enough to fix it. Yeah, it will. Priority splitter. And that'll go into there. And then our excess is going to come out into here. We're going to have the smelter. And this needs to take in coke powder and iron. Oh, you know what? Wait, so we're making 5. That's what we need. That's ideally what we want. We want 5 extra coke powder per and 5 coke powder. 792 times 5 divided by 60 is 66. So that should be enough heat to keep everything running even after we leach the other 15 into this. So that's fine. That's good. I like this. Let's go ahead and put this here. Whole lot of that there. What did you just do? And why? Thought we're out of wood. Hope they fix the lack of dragging when you're copy pasting. That seems a little bit interesting. So this is going to be 75% of the time we get iron out, and so we're going to come out of here. You know what? Since we don't need, can we do that? Is this okay if I like put this here? I'm gonna like take exactly half or 30% of the power from here and 30% of the heat from here. I wonder. Hopefully that doesn't matter. Just makes it a little bit more compact and yeah, like a little bit more space to use over here. You know what? This is going to be for just my own personal use, right? So I'm just going to put that there. We'll be able to delete a lot of stuff. So then this is going to come into priority merger. Yeah. Right. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna go. I think I'm okay with this one being vertical, especially because we can kind of stick it up here. Secondary input. So then this bottom input is gonna go priority, and our secondary input can go. This way. And the other fun thing is going to be we need enough room here for a portal. Still needs to go a little higher, huh? There we go. More nails. And then we'll come in from here. That'll be money input there. The other money input was right here. So we get money into there. That gives us coal. Or, I'm sorry, iron up here. And then coal is going to be right here. And I think we should have enough heat to both fuel this and turn the excess into steel. And this is fairly compact. Can I make it more compact though? It's like fairly compact, but like this little thing right here I don't love. What can I do about that? This is our fuel. That's going to be the splitter. So if we do this, oh wait. Hey Cardoza, how you doing? If we do this, okay, we got, where was our main line coming in? Yeah, we got to input into here. I don't think we ever actually got our output into here. Oh, can I not do the axis up and down. Can I not put the priority on top or on the bottom? That's a little unfortunate. I was hoping I could put priority on the top here, but I guess we'll have to go with this. Man, this doesn't feel a little any better. Well, I mean, I guess it'll be a little better, but I can exchange this like whole line of crates for like a single line of wood. So that is better, I think. I think that's fine. And then this guy is going to go out this way. This is our priority going to fuel. And then our other line needs to come up here. Gonna be all our excess, and I guess can I go over the top here? Oh, wait, can I build on top of here, or hell yeah, that works for me. Beautiful. And then this guy is going to go into here. And this guy is going to go also into there. Sweet. So then we can also get rid of this and this. And this. Made it a little bit more compact. And this should be a 1 or like a 3 point, whatever the heck the number is, 3.8 per minute steel line. It's not great, but should be able to just copy and paste this wherever the heck we want. Is there anything happening right on this corner that I can't fix that? And just so we square it off. And it's just gonna be annoying because I gotta get rid of everything on top of it. What is just a crusher? Yeah, it's not bad. Ooh, my hands are cold. So that goes like that. This guy goes this way. And then our money is coming up this way. Ta-da! Self-contained. It's square-ish. So easily duplicatable. Probably just like go up a floor or something like that and make another one if we really wanted. I like it. I think this is pretty good. Just like cut and move it a little bit more in the middle there. All right, let's see if it works. We do have a bunch of coal. So I'm going to get rid of this guy for now. And we'll just put a box for some coal. So we'll still have to like test the money at some point, but for now I'll just put the coal and iron in there. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, I believe we could fit, right? And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6, 7. Sorry. That one goes in first. And that'll get started. Did I already have one on me or something? Guess I did. And I know that we need to kickstart this guy as soon as I can get a peek at it. Would be great. Can I peek at it anywhere? There it is. You just give me a little bit of grindage here. Yeah, so 20 per minute out of the 20 per minute ratio, correct. And then 5 per minute out of here. So then, ooh, wait, we're only doing 10 per minute total? Oh no, I think oh no. Oh no. This is not correct anymore. I thought we were gonna get 20 per minute out of this. Ugh. Woof. This is a very inefficient process if we're losing half of our stuff in the process of, oh man, knew this was too good to be true. You know, we do have enough space here for another thing, but then we need another coal grinder. I don't like that. So what this is going to do is it'll heat everything up and backstuff the fuel so that everything's like nice and running. And then it should start sending. Oh, I didn't actually finish this, huh? So the other coal powder is going to come out of here. And where was the... What did I do here? I didn't do this right, did I? This wasn't supposed to be iron. You know, I think I was gonna go up and over with this. Not that it would matter because this is still not backed up, so. And who knows if it ever will be. All right. You know what? Such is life. Let's break it down and try again. I just got the ratios wrong. I wish this instead of the seconds here, I wish it would actually tell you the minutes, like per minute. I know I could just do the math, but it's just easier in my head, like to parse. If it gave me the actual per minutes. And those other things. I mean, I guess we do have grinder recipes too. Yeah, it's all there. It's just I failed to. I think I just assumed the grinder was going to give us, and it says it right there, 12 seconds. That's going to be a 5. That is definitely a 5 per minute. All right. Well, we gotta redo anything all this anyway. So, coal powder's coming out. I don't know if we're gonna be like, because we would have to double up the this. We'd have to double up the coal if we were gonna do what we wanted to do. Or we can just settle on the 5 and then we can move to wood for our like actual coke for the steel, but that is just such a huge footprint. I just don't want to do it. I was hoping we would just be able to get away with yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with coal. But we're gonna have to do 2 rock crushers. Which is sad. I feel like I have to just delete most of this. Okie doke. Well, if I want this to be nice and somewhat like compact, I think we are going to need to move this guy over. Excuse me. Sorry about that. And then we need to add 2 more crucibles. And this is going to have to be a little bit different. What's happening? I miscalculated how much powder we would get. First, I thought the crucibles were going to make 10 per minute and then the crusher was just going to do the same. But it is not the case. We only get 5 per minute out of the grinders, so that threw off my whole calculation because I was just using the excess to make the steel, and the steel needs 15, and the 5 that we're using is fine. Now that we added the two more crucibles, we're using well, it was 41, so now we'd be at 49 per second, and I'm pretty sure the 5 after the 15 gets eaten here is 66 per second, so we should have plenty of heat. It's just I was really hoping on doing it with a single crusher and like a single rock. Sadly, we're gonna have to rearrange this a little bit. But I think we can just do... We just basically move it back. So we're gonna be just have a little bit more room back here. Stays square, and it'll fit nicely in a single box. It's just gonna be a little bit bigger. Right, see that looks pretty good. And then we're just gonna need our well, if we want to get okay, yeah, that should be good. Oh, no, it isn't, because we need room for the thing here. You're consuming 57 heat per second max, which is around 6 coal powders a minute with your upgrades. How are we doing 57? 416, 25, and then 32. That's 57. I think I was calculating I don't know, I got 66 out of the like leftover. What is 5? So we got 5 per minute times 6. What is my heat value? 692. Maybe I did 792. Maybe that's what I messed up. 692 is 3,400 divided by 60 is 57. No, you're right. Wait, no, that's exactly how much I need. With my upgrades on the fuel efficiency, the extra 5 that I won't be using for steel will give me 57.666 repeating heat. So not a lot of wiggle room, but this should still work out almost perfectly. Yeah, we need to move this. You know what? My mass has 4.31 coke per minute used. That sounds pretty right. And that out of the 5 that we should have available should be fine. We can change that outcome by measuring it. I'm just sad that we have to use 2 of these now. All right. Well, whatever. Like, it is what it is. We're gonna have one here, and then I suppose we don't need this, right? So this can be where our second money input is. That is where the second money input is. And then we got the 4 crucibles. And then all of the powder gets brought together. Priority split. Even though we should have exactly what we need, right? I'm gonna still do that. So then fuel first. I need to figure out how to like jump over all this stuff. The actual consumption will be much lower since the iron thing won't go all the time. Most of the iron you need for steel you get as a byproduct. Right, yeah, that's true. I might need to add like another row. Just so I can get the belt back around this way. Damn it. So that's going to go into there. And then we'll do kind of the same thing with this. Except we'll have to make sure that we stay out of this thing's way. So priority splitter. No, this is going to be a priority merger. We're going to take this as well as this. You can build on top of the crucibles? Can you? I thought I tried to do that before. Oh, the bigger one. I see. That's probably good then. We'll do that. Okay. Well then, we might not need that extra thing, right? Because this can go up to here. And then this can go down to there. There's also the drawbridge if you need to move over the Athenor. How do you use the drawbridge? I don't really think I understood what the drawbridge is. It just like lift up when it's not, or is it? This is just like a normal bridge. That's pretty cool. Just needs support on the one side. That's neat. I think I just didn't understand what or how to use that, so I just never tried it. Does this need to be down one? Nope. Okay, so that's gonna be our Coke, right? We actually have it hooked up this time. We got priority going to the fuel line, and then the rest is coming up here, going to the other input, and then this guy is gonna come out. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure that the portal is here so that I don't get in its way. We're gonna come out of here. Oh shit. Well, that's okay because we got one more space here. And then, oh wait, no, we don't need this. We need in one more. Whew, excuse me. Felt that one coming. Damn it. Oh wait, no, we need the whole thing. There. There we go. Now that should fit another portal. And that's going to be a fun way of getting that into there. We'll have to figure that one out. Should you hook up the belt below? Yeah, maybe. Probably. I mean, I think we're just going to do a priority splitter here. This guy is going to come out. Oh, this might just be easier to use our little line over here. So priority merger again. Nope, wrong way. I think I actually want this set up like that. So that's there. And then this. Easy peasy. Oh, no, it's not yet. It's pretty easy to just take out of here. then that should be fine. Merger. Merger. Ta-da! I think this works. Possibly. All this to get 3.8 per minute. I feel like we probably get rid of this this belt here. Right? Yeah, we could do that. We just need to put like a thingy here and a drawbridge here. Oh, perfect that is. And then we should be able to just go straight up from here into the drawbridge. And that just goes into there. Troubleshooting this thing? You're expecting to troubleshoot? This is going to work flawlessly. First time, as everything ever does. Look at how nice that looks. This right here is a little bit annoying. A little chip in here. But whatever. Let's just plop down some boxes. We'll do that for now because we got a lot of extra materials. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The money line can probably move below the crushers. Sure, maybe. I don't know if that makes anything look a lot better though. I'm just gonna test this out. Let's see if the troubleshooting is a thing we gotta worry about. And did we get a box in here? Yeah. We got 5 in that one. All right, we're going. I just need to squeeze in here to start up the... Uh-oh. Just gotta squeeze in here somewhere. Just gotta find a squeezy spot somewhere to start up one of these. This isn't really the one I wanted to start up, but... You know what? We'll start it up with the Coke. Maybe that'll be enough because that's only going to be one crucible. I don't have access. You know what? I could probably just no, because that's going to get rid of this belt. What can we do with this belt? That's the belt coming out of here. I don't think we can do much with it. All right, this one should go into the first furnace, so then we're good. Then we have successfully bootstrapped. And now that we got a few coming out, we're good. So nothing's gonna happen until we backstuff the fuel line, which we have 4 times the amount of coke happening than we're gonna actually burn. And much more than that, because the Anathor and the furnace aren't really going to be doing much for the smelter. So we got a lot of excess. Hopefully this will stuff up pretty quick. Is there a fast forward button in this game? Let's go at 4 times the speed. While that's doing that, we have not whittled down our collection of mortars yet in a while. We had so many of these. An entire big box and then some more. We had. Like this whole box was full, and then we still had like another couple stacks. All right, how we doing on the back stuffing? Not yet, huh? I guess it's gonna take each of these need to get 3 or 10, right? How long do you usually stream? Usually about 4 hours. From 1 to 5 Central Time. Sometimes I go a little longer. Sometimes I'm like freezing cold or not feeling it, so I wrap up a couple a little bit earlier, but roughly 4 hours per stream. That's cool. You got stuff to do. I get it. You think having all this wood surrounding our furnaces is a good thing? This is like airtight in there. I got this wall here for money. There's like no. Oh wait, we do have an air hole right here. I just realized I could see into our whole setup from right here. We got 1 of the furnaces, maybe 2. I don't know why I'm like looking around like I can see at a better angle if I move my head. Airtight means better heat conservation, better furnaces. That's definitely. Obviously, I've never heard that fire needs oxygen, right? Pretty sure that's just a myth. Oh, we're back stuffing. This line is getting pretty close. As soon as this backs all the way up, then we should start sending stuff up top and into here. Wait, what's going on with this? Because it doesn't feel like you're actually outputting anything, are you? No, you are certainly not. Okay, we can get rid of this for just a second. I think one of the belts just got a little bit broken. There we go. That's better. Ooh, ooh, we're backstuffed. We actually got fuel. No troubleshooting at all? Nah. That was an easy one. Here comes our steel. Iron, iron. Iron. Steel? Steel. It works. Huzzah. Huzzah. Just gonna cost us a small fortune to get everything here. Now what do I want to do? Like, I could copy one of these in order to make our gears, but I feel like there's a lot of coal. Gotta spend money to make money. True that. I need to get the rest of the products. This was almost like a side project because I just wanted to get steel going again so I could accumulate it a bit. Because like right now we're not doing a ton to accumulate steel at all. But this should be at like 100%. I wish we had ratios like, or production stats, like percentage wise. Like, are you actually doing 100% of your stats? Two coal ores every 6 minutes. Yeah, this shouldn't take any amount of monies, especially when we're rocking with, we got gears. We haven't turned on the mortars yet because we got a ton of those, and mortars. I mean, this, I don't know what else you could possibly want to sell. You should probably sell something else. What should that be though? Fertilizer is probably something I want to get going. 38.4 silver per day, and that's just for our 4 or 3.8 steel per minute. That's crazy. You know what I could do? I could put together like a wood square, like a wood to coal coke. What did we decide we needed for that? Like, I want to see if I can get like a compact enough thing. Shit, we need like a lot. Excuse me. Nerd Fighting, how you doing? You like this game? I like this game too. 12 crucibles making charcoal powder. Yeah, that's right. It was 12. So I think we realistically we'd probably want to do halvesies for our each box. No, I'm pretty sure it was 12 because each 120, 15 is less. I thought it was 12 because it was we needed 4 wood, right? 4 wood choppers. We get 30 per minute, and then but I've used fuel. Coal for fuel, it's only 8. Well, because we need 15 coke powder to like replace the coal that we're using over there. So if we can break this down to one coal grinder and use that whatever 10 per minute powder to run everything, I guess that's pretty good.
Sweemoney was just
Roald.
casually playing a game, but felt he was being observed. Was he really being watched? He didn't know, and it freaked him out.
8 times 4 plus 32 is 64. Are you sure it's only 8 though? Materials. Coke powder, coke, charcoal powder. So charcoal in the crucible. Things are good. Not too bad. We just destroyed our whole factory and kind of slowly rebuilding it. If we get our charcoal crafted at 4 seconds, that is 15? Right? So then I guess each wood grinder would be 2 crucibles. So yeah, then that would be 8. Okay, you're right. Okay. How you doing, Roald? Okay, we're gonna have to add more on this side anyway. So we'll start with this 30, 60. So we have to do, we have to do 2 belts. Counting down the days till move. How many days is it now? It was like a week and a half, I think, last time you were here. Wait, but this just needs to go into the furnace, right? Keys on Monday. Woo! Movers on Wednesday. Cool. Are you going like early to like do things before everything gets moved? we spent like, I think we did like a week or 2. Like me and my dad just kind of went through the house and kind of fixed things up and did whatever we thought needed to be done before we had like everything in the house. I didn't consider you get to save some from the bad output of the Anathors. That's max consumption. Right. So yeah, this needs to go into furnaces, right? You're right. 3 furnaces. I forgot the crucibles are small. Okay. So, and this is us assuming we're gonna leach. Yeah, we're not gonna try to make the fuel. We tried that and it did not work. we know for a fact that trying to make the fuel here is not something we can do. So we need to grind this. Man, I can never find what I want. As Monday, Tuesdays for, but sadly no luxury of time to paint the walls and stuff before I move in. So we'll do it over the course of weeks, months. All should be in good enough state. 1.5 days is enough before furniture. Hopefully. My wife has been saying she wants to paint the bedroom for 8 years now. Since we moved in, pretty much. Oh, we just got other priorities. And painting just sounds like a like a task and a half. It's ugly now. Oh, that's a good motivator. Because ours is fine. She just wants it different. All right, so then this guy is gonna go into this. And like that. And like that. Should be 60 and 60, and then 60 is coming out here. And then this has to go into other crucibles, right? Oh no, it goes in the Athenor, that's right. But we gotta cook it along with coke to make. No, coke is just. Oh yeah, that's right. It's just this and the Athenor. That's right. So we do need another thing. Is this it? You're doubting your numbers? I'm kind of like looking at this. This doesn't look like enough. So I kind of agree. Right? Yeah, let's rip it all up again. This game is all about ripping it all up. Like, it just happens so often. Well, I'm just gonna kind of YOLO it for now. Wiki says 6 charcoal powder makes 1 coke and 2 charcoal. Right, this is okay. I I don't know why that takes so long. We need 120 charcoal powder to make the 10 coke per minute. And that gives us charcoal back. So that goes back into the system. We don't need 120 coke. We need 120 charcoal. I only need 10 coke in order to do what I'm doing over here. Wait, no, actually, we do need to double this because the coke turns into only 5 powder. That's what we need to double. So this is only going to get us 5 powder. And then what do you mean no? No, it's not. The oh no, I guess okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, coke to coke powder. Right. We just need 2 of the correct grinders. That's right. The it was coal to coke was 10, and then the coke to coke powder was half as fast, but it's still 1 to 1. My bad. All right, Rald, enjoy your meeting. Congrats again on the move. I hope it goes smoothly for you. I mean, is doing 80 gonna change much? 30, 60, 90. We would be able to get rid of one of these. Technically, right? Because you just mean like it's eventually gonna back up and we're gonna have the charcoal from here is gonna be doing most of the work. Or it's gonna do like half the work. Get rid of 1 log and 1 furnace. You know what? Let's do that then. I don't hate that idea. And we're going to delete everything real slow. Right. I'm okay with it taking a minute to, heat up. So this is going to be 90. We do not have 90 on our belts yet. Sadly. And then this guy is just going to go into the 1. Okay, the problem with this might be, though, now we're outputting everything on the same belt. So maybe I gotta go this way with half these belts. Come back around that way. And then this does not really matter. So that'll go to there. And then do I just do like one extra block here to make this work? All right. There's our 90. That's going to be a little weird. That's okay. You move the Anthor and the Crucible one block to the right and not use the extra block. That's true. Ooh. We're gonna have to add something over here anyway, but I think we already have to do that. Right? Yeah, maybe that's the way to go. Excuse you. Hard freezes are scary. You just move everything over. Then we don't need this. Because we got that extra room here. And then we were going to add on here anyway, so that's fine. Cool. Do these need fixed at all? Yeah. No, you know what? I think that's fine. Is the charcoal powder line above the full one? Yeah. So we're gonna have a problem priority splitting this back onto this line. How much byproduct are we gonna have? Because the we could technically, if we only have the 2, then we only have 30 coming in on one side, and we could add that to that line. So if I like connect this one back to this belt, which goes up on top, and then we just got to figure out I feel like we're gonna, like, this is a 50-50 thing, so I think if every other craft, this takes 3 seconds. So we should get 10 per minute out of this. Which, if we add it on to a line doing just 30, well, we got 45 here, so we can just add it in. I don't think it'll be a big deal. I don't think we need the priority splitter. Do you think? Just got to figure out where to put it. That is another problem. Oh, we can come all the way back. We go that way. Yeah, I don't think it'll fill up either. Famous last words. I think I am gonna shift this to the other side. I don't think it really matters, but that puts these 4 crucibles going across the top line. Is that the one? Oh no, that's the one I wanted to go into. So these 2 are gonna go into the bottom line then. And then our excess will get merged in with the line that does not have as much going through it. I don't think it's gonna matter. Like I don't think it matters at all, but I'm gonna do it. Oh yeah, that's right. The excess needs to be ground. That's true. And with 2 grinders, you're right. You're right. You're right. Okay. Well, I think we knew we were going to need some extra space here. Kind of just didn't think I need this much. That's what we'll start with. Put a priority merger in anyway. Yeah, like since we have all this extra space, we might as well now. Oh yeah, we can do it on top. That's right. We'll just delete these things for now. And then this is going to come out this way. Priority merger, but the merge has to happen over here. I think that's the annoying part. Are we not doing the grinding on top of the crucibles? I don't know. I suppose because I sillily didn't set that up yet, so in my head it doesn't exist. That just looks so much nicer too when you put those all up there. And this line is the one that has, so we gotta merge this, which should be the easiest one to merge. So that comes back up here. This goes that way. Priority merger. And then we want to prioritize this side. Can I do this on the side? I think I can adjust that output, right? No. No, I can't. So we do that. And then this goes into there. And then this is coming up from here, right? And coming around to there. And into there. Okay. And then this guy should just come down right here. Like that. Like that. And like that. Huzzah. And then we didn't need any of this. And like our output is just right here. And this should get us, this will get us the 10 coke, which I guess we need to grind. Charcoal to powder, 4 seconds. And wood to charcoal, 4 seconds. Powder to 50-50 is 3 seconds. And coke to powder is 12 seconds. I think it is half. We got. We don't have 2 grinders, do we? They're slow, but the ratio is 1-to-1. So wait, are we using an extra crucible here? Because we're making 10 per minute here. And then I'm just feeding it straight into a 5 per minute grinder. I see. So that's an issue. Well, I don't know. How do we feel about this? I think it's okay. But where's it gonna go? It's got to like hook up to our fuel line, which would be something like this. Yeah, I like it. It is nice and snug. The thing is, I think we have to redo this in order to like make this work correctly. Because I'm doubling up everything. I gotta go to the bathroom first though. I'll be right back. Oh, and before I do that, I am definitely gonna recall so I don't forget that I deleted it. Be right back. All right, I'm back. Whew. All right. Yeah, so I think we gotta modify this again to just be the one fuel. I'm gonna leave it running because we're getting steel out of it. Maybe I can just copy it. Oh boy. We need a lot of extra stuff. Rope and still more wood. We're running a little short on rope. So, I mean, ideally, we would stick this here. Or... I don't even know if I care about... Let's set this up on the very edge again. And we're just going to use the one stone crusher. And then we need the 2 crucibles still, but they just need to get split out and yeah. Okay, I feel like it's pointless that I copied all this because it feels like I need to gut most of it. So we're gonna say this is still where the money comes in. That goes into those. And then yeah, we're gonna get rid of most of this. We're doing different numbers. We still got our steel thing. That one works fine. We're just gonna do something a little different here. Oh, we do actually need this still, because that's our iron. What was this belt coming from? And then this guy, we'll fix that later. Excuse me. All right. So coal goes in, and then we're gonna do that because we want to is it gonna be better to split it up on top? We can give it a go. Always do that. Those 2 go into there. Those 2 going. You know, we don't need to do 2 risers here. We can merge all this and then we just use 4. Hey, we don't even need this number of crucibles. I'm gonna leave that. Because this should give us our 10. Wait, so then we can just do it right here. Kind of? No? Maybe? Like, what if we did that? And then... Yeah, but we're gonna have to go up anyway. All right, just for the sake of making it look nice, we'll do that and that. And actually, we don't even need that. No, we need two. This is gonna do. Well, I mean, if we want to process all the coal, we need two. But I guess we could do one, and then we're making 10 coke powder per minute instead. Should I do that? Maybe I should just do that. If this is just going to be for fuel, we don't need 20. Right? The crusher is gonna give us 20. That'll give us 20 coal. The grinder is gonna do 10. So if we just choke it the crucible is gonna give us 10, and then the grinder does 5. So if we just choke it at the crucible. Well, we do have to power all of our new wood setup, which is going to be another. But this is all just crucibles. And 2 crucibles and 4 grinders. But you know what I'm saying though? Like, I know that's the ratio for processing all the coal, but then our coal will last twice as long as if we're only making well, I guess it'll back stuff, and then we'll stop making it anyway, right? I suppose that is a thing. Yeah, you know what? Since we're gonna do, and that'll let us squeeze this into here, and we only need the 2 furnaces. Like, since and then we can stick a thing there. Kind of want to move all this over one. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It should be fine. Whatever. Just cut everything down. And I think it just solidified it when I realized I was only gonna need 2 furnaces. We need this going that way, and crucible right there. I think we're gonna need the extra room here, so that should go. All right, have a good dishes and shower. Excuse me. You know I'm gonna need to add some of this stuff back, but for now. That can go. And then this is gonna be I think we do need an extra row here though. Which is okay because we kind of had this wall on the first one anyway, but like this needs to come out to we'll just do that, and then our grinders can go like that. These will go like this. Now I don't know how I'm going to get over here though. I don't think we can, right? I wish the smaller platform was able to go over the Crucible, but maybe if we just give it a little bit of height, we can use the drawbridge. I guess that's probably what we're gonna do. Oh, I thought I needed to go back more. That'll do good coming right out of this side. So that goes over. And then these guys come out this way. This guy is going to go up to here. Ah, damn it. With a 6 there. And another smaller one and a larger one. There we go. That gets our powder. Oh, wait. This is all just supposed to go into the fuel line. What the heck am I doing? I don't need any of this. Overcomplicating the shit out of it. I think we just do from right here, though. Yeah. This is just going to fuel. Oh my god. Did it again. I keep hitting T instead of R when I go to rotate the final thing. Nope, that's the wrong way. T. Very consistent problem I have with that. Alright, so that's going to grind up both come back up here, and then go to fuel. Okay, and we're not sending anything into our steel production this time. So this is just for making fuel. All right, and then this is gonna come in from here. First, we need the priority splitter here, or merger. Let's see if there's any way to squeeze this in here a little better. Well, we're gonna get this. And if we wanted to go like that, and then go up high enough, I think this might be it. Maybe that can drawbridge over. Whoops. That will drawbridge over. That'll be the iron that we get out of here. So we can do the splitter. I don't think we can do priority on the top, though. No, merger. Priority merger. Yeah, no, we already determined that. And I'll just go straight into here. So you are going to be priority, which is going to go down. This way. Then this one is going to go this way. Like that. Like that. Then you. Every time. I don't know why it is. I get it lined up, and then when I go to adjust it, I always hit T again. Like, my finger doesn't have to move. It's rotating already. That should work. I'll bring all that back in here. And then this just needs our input from here. Which we can't have this. Because this has to give fuel to the rest of the line here. So like that's the most that we can do there. Oh, excuse me. It came on quick. Maybe we just do like a single line here, because we just need enough to do 2 grinders into here. Enough space for 2 grinders. So then this is fine, I think. So if we do this, rotate so that our line is mixed up with that one. I think we need to go back one. Plop that down there. That's not too bad. We'll need like a couple extra boards on this side just to be able to support the portals. But all in all, I don't think this is too bad. This will only use one coal, and we're going to be burning it a lot slower because it's going to only be producing for the for the furnaces. That should go like that. Oh shit, you know what? Almost forgot. That we do need to have the area here for the portal. But that's fine. Because that just goes... Is this this is our input for money, right? And that's gonna go to here. Oh, and then we can do this like the same thing we did last time, where we can get rid of this box and we do everything but that corner for the other money input. And then this goes... I suppose... like that. We got one money here and one money here, and then we have the this guy goes right back here, and that output is still very accessible to go this way. Beautiful. The only weird part is like this little thing. I'm gonna try to fix that. Like, I don't think we need so much space in the middle here. Like, what can we do with... We still need it lined up. But will one space be enough? I don't think it will be. But you know what? We're going to give it a shot. Let's see what we can see. Output's right here. And then we need to go into 2. And then go into that, which is something I don't think we could do with just the one space. What if... what if this input here was a riser and this output also a riser, and then we did something like maybe on top of here or something? If we can, or we can, maybe we do it up here. Hold up, hold up, hold up. That will be up to there, then up to there, 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 there. So we got all this space. This is the output. And we can just go straight up. God damn it. And go this way. Well, I guess we could go that way. Yeah, let's do that. Just got to put a... that way. This is going to go into 2 grinders. Oh no. Okay, we can do that. Yes. And then out, I'll have 2 grinders. Come back this way. Oh yeah, we don't even need this gap at all. Woo! And 5. Oops. Go back that way. Boom, boom. All right, I think this will do it. Everything's all nice and squished. We can move this to line up right there. And you just need a belt link into that. Just like that. So this is our 3.8 per minute iron make or steel maker, but it also uses 2 coal to make it happen, and it basically uses all of it. This I'm gonna use 1 coal just for fuel, and it's only gonna use half of it, and probably not even that much. And then the rest is just gonna come from wood. Oh, you know what we do need is some portals here. So we're gonna need a little bit of an extension on the end here. Let's cut this so that we can still fit it on one tile here. Even though it like extends farther that way, I'm okay with that. Yeah, we're gonna need all 3 spots here because we're gonna need a money line. Goes to there. Goes to there. And to there. But for right now, we're testing, we just use boxes. So we need an iron, we need a coal, and 3 wood. And then I'll let us see if this is all working. We'll just get a bunch. Iron. We already used all of our coal, huh? All right, I'm gonna get one piece of coal manually. Add the coal. Then we're gonna need to kickstart this guy, right? Is this our one? No, the one next to it. That one. Yeah, that should definitely be enough kickstarting there. All right, so we're getting 10 per minute. And then this is going to go into the 2 grinders, 5 per minute each. And that's going to go upstairs, come back this way, and go down to fuel. And then this is just going to be fuel. So it's going to take a minute to fill everything up, but that should be fine. And then we'll do a log, a log, and a log, and an iron. Cool. And I think this should still be giving us a full thing, right? Like our output on the coal coke is 10. 10 coke is going to go into 10. Oh, I didn't set this to steel. Okay, so we need 15. So we're not going to be making the same amount there, but this does only use wood. This is definitely the more compact and like nice looking thing. Although we do sell these gaps and stuff. I kind of like this metropolis looking thing. Don't know if it's fully working yet. Ooh, this is our output already. We got the coal coke coming in. And the powder leaving. And that comes back up and goes down. And should go into here. We'll get our first coke powder. This is working. Pretty nice. We just hook this up to money and it should just keep working. But this is going to be 30% of the normal 3.8. So 2.5 maybe. Still something. And it's a lot cheaper. I think that's the crucial point. Like this guy's at 67, 66%. It did grind through that pretty quick, but I think once this line backs up too, we're gonna be burning this a lot slower. That will slow down our usage of the coal. All right, well, we have 2 steel makers now. This one's not working because we need to put more coal into it. This one we just need coal, and then this one we need coal and iron. This one we need just less coal and wood, so just a lot cheaper. I like it. Where is our output for our iron or our steel? Right here. Okay. So let's put a small box here. just so we have it. Look at that. We're getting the stuff. Super cool. All right. With that, it's like perfect timing. This is when I'm supposed to wrap it up anyway. So I'm gonna wrap up here. We're gonna be back tomorrow at 1 a.m. Central Time. Hopefully, I don't sound like this. Yeah, I can feel it. I think the congestion's getting to my brain too. That's not fun. But we'll be back tomorrow at 1, and probably playing more of this. But we'll see how I'm feeling. But thanks for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it. Stick around for another minute. I'll find someone to raid. You guys have a great day, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Take it easy, everybody.